Hey everyone, Kim here with Abundant Life Tarot. Welcome back. We are revisiting Alexis Gabe's case. Alexis was last seen on January 26, 2022, and her vehicle was discovered, I think, was it a day later, not too far from where she may have last been at or last been visiting. And so what has transpired in the last couple of weeks is there has been surveillance released, a surveillance video showing a person of interest who was walking from the general area where her vehicle had been dumped. And folks started asking me to take another look at this particular video, to take another look at her reading, to see if I would do a revisit, to check in on this person of interest. So that is what we are doing. We are revisiting Alexis Gabe's case. Check out the links in the description box. There are links to the first videos that I've done surrounding Alexis's case, as well as the link to the surveillance video if you haven't already checked it out, to take a look at the person of interest. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's get started. This is on Alexis Gabe. Alexis Gabe, Spirit. I wanted to ask for some insights, Spirit, surrounding the orbs that folks have mentioned seeing in the video of the point of interest of the person of interest that the police have indicated that they want more information around. So that was released like a couple of weeks ago, I think, 1 to 2 weeks ago, of someone's like maybe ring cam footage or something, I don't know. And so we're going to look into that with this part of the reading. We're also going to just see what Spirit wants to share about this person of interest. Is there anything else? Oh, that flew out. Okay, so we got, oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm going to zoom in just a moment. All right, so you guys can see. All right, so we got Bell. And the Bell card, right off the bat, it's speaking to, this is something very important. I had to sit and meditate with the cards for a moment, you guys. So this is a very important video. All right. This is a warning. This is Alexis's spirit guide speaking here, that they want to have you see and bear witness to the person who's in that video and to the clues of Alexis, okay? Like, I'm getting all sorts of goosebumps surrounding the Bell card with the eye. So the Bell's literal meaning is an awakening, beginning or end of some important event, and a warning. So that's like its official definitions. The eye card is speaking to Bearing witness. It's speaking to believe what you're seeing. And it's also telling me that, you know, if you really open your eyes, you're going to see me. You're going to see what has happened. You're going to see the essence of me. Okay, that is what I'm picking up on here. And the chalice card is about relationships. It is about, it can represent love. It can represent, at one time, a beautiful relationship. And that's what I'm picking up on here, is that this person of interest is likely someone that she knows. The chalice speaks to me of relationships. And I'm going to now look at mushrooms. This card is about a failure, poor decisions, not thinking things through. Taking a risk, a growing problem. So this warning is about a growing problem, some kind of poor decision that happened. And look at this. Orbiculum, orb, bear witness. That's her beautiful energy. That does not mean that she's crossed over. I'm not going to really make this reading about, you know, what may have happened to her. Okay, this is about some specific things I want to ask about, and this is producing that information. Okay, so the orbiculum, a couple of you had asked me to see if there was any significance here. And I love what the guidebook has to say about the orbiculum card. Okay, so that's sudden insights, prophetic glimpses, you guys, into the future, searching and receiving answers. You see my crystal ball? I do a lot of gazing. So, bearing witness to the orbs. These are the cards that jumped out of the deck as I shuffle. This is her speaking and working through the video. She knows that her family wants, and her loved ones and her friends want nothing more than for her to be found. That she feels the immense agony that is going on here. Okay. So then we have finally B. This is about taking action, social interactions with interpersonal relationships, someone having to move like a bee kind of. And when I see bee, because one of my questions that I wanted to know, did this person act alone? Or was this person assisted in some way, form, or fashion? And so I was like, Spirit, before I even started laying down the cards, I was speaking with Spirit and just looking at her pictures tonight and just ruminating on things and pondering things in prayer. And I was like, I would like to know, at this point, because I'm getting a strong sense that this person of interest is someone of an intimate nature to Alexis. And I'm getting a sense that this video is actually important, that it was released, because it's signaling, with this bear witness card, it's signaling to the person who did the moving of her vehicle, right? Dumping her vehicle is how the police had worded it in the news presser I saw. This person is watching. They're watching. They're seeing that video. We know it's a grainy video. We know we can barely see or make out who the person is in the video. But the person is watching and sees sees the signs, can see the future unfolding for them. And the bee is a part of a network. It's a network. So that's where I circle back to when I was thinking about her and thinking about whether or not this person of interest, I keep saying point of interest, this person of interest to Alexis, did they operate alone or do they have assistance? I feel strongly that this entity had assistance. I think of like a beehive, right? Someone in close proximity to them, a hive being like your home space, also where you work, and someone is busily trying to prevent the future being like the truth coming out, a growing problem. This is a growing problem, the mushroom. And what was the growing problem? The growing problem was the pressure of the community, the pressure of law enforcement, of seeing like, okay, they may say they don't have a lot of leads, but the truth is this person is seeing this. And it's more for that person of interest than for us. They did in the news briefings, did give off a description of this person of interest. They would like to speak with this person of interest because the vehicle was moved and around probably the same time or dropped off as this person is caught walking I'm assuming, I don't know at what time, I have to look at that, but they're walking away from where her vehicle was dumped. So that's what I'm picking up on here. The orbs are quite special, and I will ask more about it in the next portion of the reading in the tarot and oracle portion. But I thought, wow, to see that is like a sign straight from Alexis, straight from her spirit guides. Again, it does not mean that she's crossed over, and I'm not going to really be speaking much on that tonight. If you want to individually ask me about particular card interpretations, I'm open to that in the comments section, or if you're a loved one, you can email me. Okay, so that's where I'll leave it at that. All right, we're going to now pause here, and I'm going to take a picture, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're now at the tarot and oracle portion of the reading. We're going to first ask about the person of interest. Is this person of interest known to Alexis? Maybe in what capacity? Or known to her family? I wonder, did she go to school with him or work with him? I'm just wondering, what was their dynamic? Somebody's son. I'm just going to show you guys this. And I'm assuming that Spirit is like, yes, this is affirmative that she did know this person, okay? I suspect that if she didn't, another type of card would come up. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is speaking to him, a little tempestuous. Somebody's hiding in this situation. There could be shame, regret, running away, maybe even fleeing, leaving after what he's done. The Knights are about movement, and there's an actual vehicle here. It's a motorcycle, but it's a vehicle nevertheless. And this is about someone running away or running to a vehicle. So the person of interest, the Eight of Pentacles, is telling me that she knew of this person. that she was acquainted with them over a period of time with the Pentacles, okay? That their relationship had grew beyond what it was from wherever it started. It ascended. But then we've got hide. This is speaking to this person trying to hide their involvement in moving the vehicle, Knight of Swords. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on here, is that this person of interest is someone known to her. I would suspect that over time, this looks like family to me. This looks like, you know, perhaps her family is aware of this person. I'll say that. Know of this person. Know of the ascension of the relationship. But this person violated her. Took from her what she was not willing to give. And this card, the Sun card, this is somebody's son, okay? This is someone's son. This is a male, someone she knew. So this, to me, it's feeling known. It's like hidden. I suppose you could interpret hide as maybe no, maybe this is someone who hid in plain sight. That's a very strong possibility as well. But I'm sensing that this is more about this person. You see how his back is to us? He's wearing a hoodie. He's even, I'm getting the feels like this is like the person of interest. He's got this hoodie on. He's slender. It's all involving a vehicle. Probably stressed out. You know, a little impetuous. You know, acts before he thinks. You know, when, you know, it's a call to make a wise decision. And that came up in the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. So that's what I'm sensing here, is that this person was known to her, and I'm also sensing family involvement of knowing this person. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Somebody's son, a male. And yeah, let's move on to the next question. And I have put on here a question of if this person is related to this case. The police seem to think so, and so is this person related? Queen of Cups, I would say. I'm sensing yes, they are related. This person is related. Some interesting cards here to the case. I'm just going to stop here for a moment. We've got the Queen of Cups. To me, that is a card of relation to a female. She was loving and open to this person. This was not a stranger to her. This person, if we're asking the question again, Spirit, just for clarity, is the person of interest that was filmed in that surveillance video, is that person related to Alexis Gabe's case? And I get an affirmative with the Queen of Cups, the information card, the suicide card. This person may have even threatened to take their own life at one point in the relationship with her, or they could be threatening that now. They could be, you know, on the verge. They are brokenhearted over what they've done, what has happened. So yes, there's information. There's information. So this card jump in water, drowning, or submerge. This also could be deep-seated emotions submerged. You know, this could be speaking metaphorically, or it could be a literal in water, drowning, submerged. It could be, you know, the person of interest, or it could be what they have attempted to do to Alexis with the Queen of Cups. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, they are related. in an intimate way to the case with this Queen of Cups, okay? And there's information to confirm that. I don't know if the law enforcement is just trying to be very wise and cautious and careful about what all that they let on that they know about this person of interest or who they may suspect. Also, you know, they may see things that and may know things that they have not shared or released, so there's information that could be submerged and hidden, okay, making it, you know, submerged and out of view from us, a secret, but that there is information of confirmation that this person of interest is related, okay? All right, moving on to the next question. What is the level of involvement of this person in the Alexis Gabe case? So there is some involvement. We're gonna see what their level of involvement is. There's a lot of things going on here. Passion, heartbreak, disappointments in love. So that was like a motivator, a crime of passion. The police are aware of this person's potential level of involvement. I don't know why they haven't come right out and said, oh, I just got a chill. I don't know why the police didn't come right out and say what other information they may have about who they may think is involved. Do they think this person, what I looked at in watching all the news coverage of this surveillance is how the police didn't mention, is this a person that was known to Alexis in her life? Like, does this person fit a description of someone? They were careful not to mention that. And then I got to thinking about the lawyer card and about a certain person involved that we talked a lot about in parts 1 and 2 of her readings, of Alexis readings that I've done. We talked about the other person who I'm getting a strong hit, who may know something and be very much involved, allegedly. But this person has an attorney. That is well within their right, absolutely within their right to do that. However, the police are looking, analyzing at this person. This person comes across as young-minded, is young. It's just, I keep getting this sense of immaturity, unkempt, not knowing how to take care of business. Like someone always having to rescue this person. I say that also because of the Two of Wands. This person made a decision that they've come to regret with this Five of Cups and Two of Wands. About a woman. Look at that woman. Who does it look like? Who does she favor? There's regret here. And there is some fatherly involvement. Now, the father could be a clue into the fact that this is speaking to a father-son relationship. Like I'm sensing that the person of interest is being supported. Maybe that's just the level of involvement of the father figure. But that's what I was saying. There always seems to be like this father is having to clean up messes and take care of their son's messes. Clean up all the time is what I'm hearing over and over again from this woman. Clean up all the time. And it just wasn't, this person is not, it's young-minded, doesn't know how to make a decision, you know, and now and when they finally did make a decision, yet again, father has to come in and help. We got Five of Cups, just that disappointment card, that strong sense of disappointment in themselves, in a love lost, and a decision that was probably poorly made. The police are aware of this connection between this person of interest and someone else, allegedly, totally allegedly. Father is interesting. And woman. And even if you look at this, disappointment, disappointing news, disappointment in a broken down relationship, disappointment in upcoming news in the month of June, just disappointments involving a woman. And we have a woman pictured in the Light Seers Tarot, and then here she is. All right, let's move on to the next question, so I can wrap this up, not keep you all here forever. Sorry for the glare. I'll take a picture afterwards to memorialize it, memorialize the reading. So we're going to now ask about this person of interest and whether or not there was multiple people involved. Were there multiple people involved, or was this something that the person of interest did on all their own? Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, having to be rescued, after getting through like a battle, a fight, needing to be carried forth. Let's see. Garden. Churning seas. Was there multiple people involved? Or was this a stint, like a planned or staged situation, like vehicle? Okay, well, all right, so let's talk about it. So we got the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords. This is about a challenging situation, a fight, just really not sure if you can carry on, but someone is here to rescue you and move you out of this situation, move you to calmer seas, help you after the fact. I don't know if this person was really knowing about what was going to transpire over here. I wonder how many weeks has this been going on? It's been going on a while, but I'm sensing that this person was helped probably after they had tried to move her, try to take her somewhere. Vehicle is coming up. We got garden. When I think of a garden, you know what I think of as like this is the Friday or Saturday morning before Mother's Day, and I think about planting a seed, watering it, tending to it, making sure it has adequate sunlight, and just, tending to it like a parent does a child, like a gardener does their garden. And so that's what I'm picking up on here. Someone assisting, someone close, very, very close, father-son relationship, or very close, maybe a grandfatherly relationship to a father or a son, that, it just feels familial to me, but it doesn't feel like someone planned beforehand. This feels like a very much a rescuing energy. Churning seas is interesting. It comes up with this card, right? That's interesting to me. Churning seas. What is churning seas? Speaking to, troubled times, troubled emotions, knowing that this person has always been kind of troubled. This person of interest has always been kind of troubled and always kind of wrapping their loved ones, friends, family into churning situations because of they just can't, there's something about them that they just can't get right. Vehicle is interesting to me. Sitting under Six of Swords and that movement, lost, helping to make sure things get lost. So that's that rescuing help. So this person did not act alone. I didn't feel that energy even back when I did the readings before. I did feel like, man, maybe somebody came and picked up the person maybe a block or two away, and they didn't walk back to a nearby spot where they live, but maybe they walked to a waiting vehicle. Okay, churning seas and making sure things are lost in water, helping after the fact. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, all right, we're gonna ask a few more questions. So that's the level. We asked about level of involvement, very much involved, and feeling very much personal and crime of passion to me with these cards. And crime of passion doesn't mean that she's crossed over. I want to be very careful about this particular reading, okay? I want to be respectful of the fact that her family has enlisted help of psychics who strongly feel that Alexis is still with us. So I'm not going to be speaking on that at this time. You all can interpret the cards as you wish, but me as the reader, I want to be respectful. Okay? So, and I do have an idea, because I've been sitting with her for a minute now, and I have been pulling cards even when I don't record. And so I have an idea, but it's not for me to share. Okay, so now I wanted to ask about any clues about this person of interest, attributes, because it really is difficult to see them. It's really difficult to see them in the video. So, Spirit, is there anything else that you can share or shed some light on about this person, some physical attributes or things, some traits, some things about them, the Chariot, strength. Interesting. Let's see if anything comes up. Daughter. I'm not feeling that one. I have another deck that we can consult. I have a couple actually. We're going to consult. Any traits about this person? Masquerade, of course. Thank you, Spirit. Masquerade. This card keeps coming up. It's a person of color, indigenous, someone nearby. One of my wonderful viewers had mentioned when this card came up in the reading in the past, one of my prior readings I did on Alexis. This will be the third video. This is the updates video. This card came up and you were like, this person could be nearby or near to her. Indigenous to her, indigenous to her environment. But it also could represent a person of color. I don't know, I think that one tumbled out. Anything else, Spirit? If not, black hair. Thanks a lot. Black hair. That's enough. Like any other physical trait. I feel like I have another one, but so the Chariot and the Strength. Chariot about movement, their vehicle maybe, there could be clues, their essence, their DNA could be in the vehicle. There could be vital information dealing with the vehicle. We saw that over here, strength. Now the Chariot and the Strength. The Chariot represents the time period of June 21st to July 20th, and Strength represents the time period of July 21st to August 20th. So it's like the summer. Maybe they're a summertime baby. Maybe their birthday falls in those ranges. Maybe this is Cancer for me, Cancer season. And this is someone who is romantically involved or trying to have stronger feelings emerge between the both of them, wanting to manifest that. That's what I'm picking up on here. Manifest that with someone's daughter. They're masquerading as maybe someone who is concerned, or masquerading and change where they live, where they are, what they look like. A masquerade can be like a mask, covering yourself. That could also be what's going on. Wearing glasses now. Maybe they always have worn glasses, but now they don't wear glasses. I don't know. It could be either or. But this one kind of sticks out to me because it popped up in the reading, in one of the prior readings that I've done. Black hair. This person, one of their traits is black hair. I'm going to pull one deck. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Mismatch in drive and ambition, and that's what we were talking about. I'm gonna have to pause, you guys, because there's a big spider in here that I need to kill. I'll be right back. Dealt with the spider. Oh my God. So, forcing will onto others. So again, it just feels like this person was trying to force his will onto the relationship, onto her. This could just simply mean that this person did that on the night of, or it could mean that there was an ongoing history of that going on with this person. Mismatch in drive and ambition. This is a relationship, I sense, with this person of interest. This person of interest does feel known to this young woman, this daughter. So that's what I'm picking up here in terms of the person of interest and who they may be to the situation. It's a intimate relationship where one person has stronger feelings than the other. There's a mismatch in drive and ambition. This person, it may be, and you know, maybe it might just be a friend of hers, but I don't know. I'm feeling like it's much more intimate than that. So now I'm just going to ask, what's next for this person of interest? Okay, so what's coming up next for this person of interest? Like, will they be found? Will we get more information about who this person is? Is there any other, aside from the vehicle being dumped, is there any other connections? You know, will that come out in the future? Okay. All right, so we got the Ace of Swords that flew out. And I'm going to pull from this one. What's coming up next? Buried. Ace of Swords. Out of town. Okay. So this person, Ace of Swords, in about a month's time or within a month following, Her disappearance may have tried to just get out of town, trying to bury this whole situation out of, just make it go away. This person could just live outside of town, goes out of town. There's information that's going to be discovered or found here. We see that with the Ace of Swords, having a new look at things, having new hits, new information, a spark of an idea of divine intervention, when I see this card, will be happening in about a month's time, which takes us to the summer months, where I feel like there's going to be some movement behind the scenes. We may not be privy to it. We may be privy. I don't know. But there's something just outside of town, or this person went out of town, could have left shortly a month after this disappearance. I said that already. I'm all tired. But buried. There could be vital information that is buried just outside of town. Where does this person typically go? Do they go out of town? Where did they go? Did they go somewhere? This could be also law enforcement taking a new look at things, seeing things in a different way, having more of a clear understanding of what may have transpired, or some more unearthing something. So I'm thinking with the push from the family of keeping her story out there and, pressing on the local authorities there to continue to search and do what they need to do is helping. And that is happening as we speak. The law enforcement will be looking at a particular area. And what I may do is just another part just to speak on that search together. Vineyards. Is there a vineyard nearby? Oh, I used to get a wine out of Amador County. Vineyards together. Maybe they were together there at one time. That's going to come out. There's going to be a new understanding of looking at things about this couple. Vineyards might be like a nearby location, or someone who has an appreciation for vino. I know I did when I lived in Northern California. I sure did, amongst many other things, I'll say. All right, so I'm going to end it here because I'm clearly starting to get a little tired. I want to take a picture of this spread, and then I may do another part just to simply address the Pioneer California searches. All right, guys, thanks for watching this part, and I will chat with you all later. Much love.